Unit 14, Recruiting, Selecting, and Hiring. The objective in recruiting, selecting, and hiring is to pick the right person for the position. The most trusted companies are in the best position to be the employer of choice. Turnover is a strong indicator of a company's following, and the company needs to consider what is lacking in opportunities or attractive alternatives that can give it a competitive advantage. Staffing is an expensive proposition, so the objective is to hire personnel the company can retain. The employment process is a series of methodical steps which include recruiting, pre-screening, formal interviews, selection, and hiring. These are intended to produce intelligent hiring decisions. Each step is a filtering process, with the objective being to narrow the field of contenders and identify the most suitable candidate for the position. Each step also has the potential to create legal liability. From the time a job is posted through the screening and interview process to the final selection and hiring process. So the company must establish procedures that are administered fairly and without discriminatory effect. The job description, job analysis, and candidate profile that were previously developed provide the script that will keep each step focused on job-related criteria. This is especially important for conducting the proper interviews. Companies need an objective process for evaluating candidates. One way to do this is by establishing criteria related to job description and candidate profile, and then scoring or using a rating system to gain a quantitative view of each candidate. Job skill tests and personality assessments, credit checks, criminal background checks, and drug testing may be part of either the final selection or in the hiring step, depending on the advice of the company attorney. The hiring step generally consists of two steps: the offer and acceptance, and the formal employment paperwork, which may or may not include non-compete covenants. The employment process for the sales staff follows the same step as for any other position. The objective is to qualify the salespeople the company selects, with quotas figuring into the equation only to the extent that managers analyze recruiting history to determine the number of contacts needed to select the most suitable personnel. Managers must also consider the annual rate of attrition. The real estate industry commonly uses a variety of tactics to generate a pool of recruits. Depending on the talent the company is looking for, tactics answer the following questions. What can the company do to recruit experienced talent? And what can the company do to recruit unlicensed talent? Companies find that some tactics are more productive than others, and some can create more long-term problems than short-term benefits warranted. Recruiting, to some degree, is a competitive sport, but the ultimate objective must be to select the most suitable personnel, especially people who can thrive as independent contractors, if that's the company's mode of operation. The future of the company rests in the hands of the people it hires. It's incumbent on the manager to make the right personnel choices, from identifying the skills and attributes that are needed for a position to developing a pool of talent from which to make the right selection. I want you to keep that in mind as you're reading through Unit 14 and reading through different terms and explanations of the hiring process. I hope you enjoy this unit, and good luck on your quiz.